Alrighty. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. This is Elson Wong speaking. And I want to welcome you to this live stream demonstration of an audio creation of Tracy J. Butler's incredible series, Lackadaisy Cats. Sorry. Let me do that again. This is Elson speaking. I'm the creator of the Eden Spell series, with the help of Gabriel, who's helping me write the story. But on the sideline, besides being a comic artist and illustrator, I also love to create audio with the given elements of voice acting, sound effects, ambience, and score. As you can see on this beautiful screen right here, that's displayed on the Cintiq 24 HD screen. I've got all the elements up and ready, set up from yesterday's test run. Thank you for those who have joined me last night. Let's dig right in. But before we do that, actually, I also want to point out that Tracy J. Butler is also doing a live stream. I do have her Patreon, but I forgot that she was doing a stream tonight. But nevertheless, it was really lovely to just drop by and say hi and just check out her work, because oh my god, it's the latest update after Switchblade. No, it is Switchback. Yes, it's the next page after Switchback, where we feature Rocky, Freckle, Wes, and Fish. Something bad's gonna happen. So it was really lovely of her to say hi, and I dropped by and say hi too. And please, if you're watching me right now and you would love to see how she illustrates her comic pages, head right over to Tracy J. Butler's Twitch live stream, okay? As for those who are curious or intrigued about how audio is made from, for motion comics and such, join in, okay? So let's get this all set up and ready to go. So let me just quickly go to do a refresh. Make sure that the audio levels are sounding perfect, just like last night. We already got 2 people watching, and I do believe I just want to make being perfect, just like last. Good. I don't want to hear myself again. So yes, Cartoon Crazy, hello. Good to see you. Hope everything's going well for you. Just made sure that the top chat is looking fine. And seems like we're ready to go. Now for this exercise, my goal, I know I'm 15 minutes late, but still, nevertheless, we're going to make extra use of each minute that we can savor for this session, because we all live busy lives, and we're going to, sometimes for me personally, I'm trying to do my best to work on Eden Spell full time, but it is also a good thing to take a break from the mundane, because you can't sit on your ass drawing comics 24/7, 7 days a week. Some people can. I commend them for their discipline. But for me personally, I need to take a break once in a while to loosen up my creativity, to try a different avenue. It's the same people who maybe are acting and voice acting, and they are doing sports or taking a walk in the fields or even playing a guitar. Take up something and do something else. I also like to say Juwon Campbell is in there. Got 3 people watching. Long time no see. Wish you did more Sonic comic dramas. Oh, long story. Long story short, I've had a falling out of the fandom. I'll explain that another time, but let's just focus on this now. What we have here, I'll just quickly explain, is the comic file so that you guys can visually see where we are at. This is based on Tracy's page entitled Scrutiny, featuring Elsa, Wes Clyde, and Fish. There's around, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. A total of 15 panels on this gorgeous page. Now let's try to put it in the shoes. You know what? I'm going to try to be like a teacher here. I'm going to teach you how to make audio, okay? And it's very simple. Audacity is free to download. Okay, just go to Audacity, whether you have a Mac or PC, go right away. Just download that program. It's very easy to use. Once you play around with it, how to record, pause, stop, and utilize all those filters, saving files and exporting files, it becomes second nature. Okay, just play around with it. Give it an hour. As easy as plug and play. Next, you gotta make sure you have a story piece that you really are emotionally connected to in order to create this audio. Otherwise, what's the point of doing this audio in the first place? Okay, you gotta really enjoy this. Otherwise, it's gonna become a chore, and when it's a chore, you're not gonna create the best work. Okay, simple as that. Next, make sure you have all the elements available. Now, in advance, I've already auditioned voice actors for this. A lot of them are from my original network of voice acting friends, and they're great talents. Tonight, we're going to feature the Willow Fangs, who's playing as Elsa. We also got Michael Bryant, aka Wolfblade96, playing as Wes Clyde. He's one handsome, sexy devil. And also we've got Lord Cameron, aka Cameron Watson, who's playing as Fish. Okay, so it's partner to Wes. When you have your story piece, okay, this is a very good exercise. We might be able to achieve, perhaps, if we're very lucky, the first half of the page in 2 hours. For me personally, I like to really dig in and look into the details. In fact, why don't we study this page, okay? Before we go and study the page, once again, once you have Audacity open, make sure you have all the other elements. Voice acting, like all the lines recorded for the page. Also, be sure to have other elements such as voice, sound effects, which I have opened on my other screen. We also need ambience, which also comes in the form of voice, the sound effects. But also, on occasion, a score. Very important. So, having said that, when you have all those 4 elements readily available, you can start compiling everything into one amalgamated piece, which is all going to be compacted into your Audacity file. Now, I hope that makes sense. Let's dig in. We're going to study this scene, okay? This is the general warm-up. For those who know me, I'm a big fan of Tracy J. Butler's Lackadaisy series. I've seen this page several times. I've had this in my mind already, how it's going to be depicted. We're going to actually have Elsa just, you know, in the middle of the night, just doing a flower arrangement. She's at peace. But it seems like that peace is going to be broken by some suspense that's going outside her home. The country home. The Arbogast's home. Now take notice, the next panel, establishing shot, semi-establishing shot, where we went from a close-up, from interior to exterior. Consider the elements. You started from the inside, you go from the outside. Take notice of your environment. Where are we? What's happening? What sounds can encapsulate the scene? How can you dramatize it? Well, one thing you can do is look at it. Use your eyes. Use your mind. Use your ears. Use your experience. And let that translate into your audio. For what I can see, this is set in the 1920s Prohibition era. So technology such as ours today is not readily available. We don't have mobile phones that go, you know, no telephones and stuff. Like, you have to think about the era that we're living at this point in the story. So for cars, even the sound of the motor is going to sound very different. And we will come across that later in future episodes if I'm going to do another stream. But not on this page. We don't have the vehicle. But keep in mind, today's modern era of vehicles is different, much more different from the sound of a motor revving up from a hearse. Okay? So think about the era, think about the environment. We're in the country town, so it's isolated. So there's not much, there's actually a lot going on, but it's not very urban. You need to create those sounds that you would experience, maybe perhaps living in a farm, camping, going for outdoors, nature walks and such. Look at the porch. You got wood, you got leaves. Can you see the rustle, rustle, crunch, crunch? That's from Wes and Fish making their way through the farmhouse from the outside. The grass is being scrunched. Two figures, two silhouettes. There's suspense and tension brought upon that one panel. And look at that graceful, the kind of innocence on that window being reflected. She's like going, huh? She's curious as to wondering what is going on. Who are these people? Who are these people invading my property? So, yeah, ask yourself lots of questions. And then you can incorporate all those elements together to make it sound seamless. Okay? My audio style, I usually aim for like film standard kind of like, movie sound. Like it's full. There's so many things going on. It's a full experience when it comes to my kind of audio because I incorporate all those 4 elements. And I also am a detail freak when it comes to audio because I do take into consideration all the sounds that you see. What else do you notice? Look at the wind chimes. So with the wind chimes, how are you going to make those sounds? We also need wind. Okay, consider the ambience. We're in the 1920s Prohibition era in the countryside of St. Louis, farm stay. For me personally, you don't have to, sometimes you can use your own signature or artistic license, but I feel there's a pond nearby. And with a pond, there's going to be sounds of frogs, bullfrogs, perhaps, fireflies, crickets chirping in the night background. So yeah, think about all those elements because there's a good reason why I'm explaining this. From yesterday, I've already done an advanced, setup. Okay, I already have all those elements set up. Just very basically, just throwing in some ideas, and voila, I've created a potential sound for this setup. Okay, so having said that, let's go back to actually making the audio. Okay, I'm going to assume that a lot of you have used Audacity before. We work in layers, just like how on Photoshop. In Photoshop, if you're an illustrator, you work in layers to help you out. Let's open that file that I've created from yesterday. Okay, so go to audio. Make sure you get everything organized on your files. The better your organization, the better you can have access to your files to use. Okay, so that there's less clutter. Now I've just opened my file, and for what we can see, I've already established 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tracks. Okay, overlaid. The first 2 will resemble ambience. What did I set up with the first one? Well, I had the sounds of nighttime. Okay, can you hear that? So you can hear crickets chirping. You can also hear the sound of slight wind in the backdrop, and you can tell it's nighttime. The second is a bit of same concept. I want it to be nighttime, but there's more emphasis on bullfrogs and crickets chirping because I wanted a presence of a swamp nearby. Okay? Sounds beautiful, right? Now, yesterday, I had to I on my sound effects folder, out of like over 1,000 sound effects, I didn't even have a single wind chime. In times like these, there's two ways you can gather, three ways you can gather your sound effects. A, you record your own foley. Two, you can either download from the internet, which is readily available, and make sure that it is royalty free so that you can use for your non-profit projects. And C, you can either purchase from them. So, I quickly found some wind chimes, and this is how it sounds like. Nice, right? And then there's even a single one going like this. Very subtle. Good. So we've got our wind chimes. We got our swamp. I also added a bonus sound where, you know, with the wind chimes come wind. Alright? And this is where it gets louder. Good. So, also, look at the first panel. Look at what Elsa's doing. She's doing flower arrangement. I got the lovely voice actor Willow Fangs to play as her. Now, during consultation, I told her, okay, I think maybe we can lay off the ad-lib. Ad-lib is when you do non-dialogue recording. So, for example, action scenes. Ha! Yeah! Take that! You know, that kind of thing. In this case, she could have been humming a song to herself. But no, I think we're going to go for a solo approach and let the song ambience and music do its job. Okay? So that's why I didn't get her to go, like, kind of thing. It's just, she's in her moment. And she's just taking the time to embrace what's happening in front of her. The sound effect I used for this is the rustling of leaves. And I managed to replicate that with using an alternate sound effect. Can you see this? Okay. So individually, you've heard all those sound effects on its own. Let's see what happens when you combine all those elements together and also introduce a score that matches the mood. Now keep in mind, I was playing around with this for an hour yesterday, half an hour or so. And this is what I managed to come up with. Isn't that amazing? When you combine all those elements together and you create this sound, that already makes me feel so freaking excited. I love it. I love making audio. And it's just a matter of, there's no real art to it. You just gotta really have a good ear, and you gotta also just be good with arranging elements. And yeah, of course, you gotta gather those resources too. So now, let's focus on that first panel. Initially, I was gonna drag it out a little longer with the song in solo, like this. also, when you're making audio, it is important to know what you put in and what you also need to take out. Unfortunately, going back to the style that I mentioned, I go for like film style, kind of like ambient, like film style audio, meaning an incorporation of all four elements being used: voice acting, sound effects, ambience, and the score. However, a lot of comic dramas, motion comics, radio dramas, they have what's known as a minimalistic effect or a minimalistic approach, which also works just as effectively. Now, what I mean by that is you don't go so anal over every single detail of the voice. Leave it out. Put what's most important, which is the dialogue, the voice acting itself, the performances. You got to give top priority to those. I do the same with my film style approach, but this is how the ratio works out. Minimalistic approach, I believe, is 80 to 90% for voices, or even in some cases, 100% for the audio, the voice acting. Followed by the rest of the three elements I mentioned. They go in equal portions of like 20, 20, 20, 20, 10, like 5%. Okay, so if we're going for like a 80% ratio for voice acting, then the other three elements are divided into 20%. Yeah? For me, I like to have an equal balance, but still giving weight to the voice acting as a top priority. Now, having said that, that's my usual approach. But this time, I want to not make my sound go too slow. I want to challenge myself to make something that sounds faster, to the pacing of as if you're reading a comic. Okay, I've had a lot of friends who do this, and they do it really well. One example I can think up of is Josh Lambright, and he's a really lovely friend of mine, and also voice actor and director himself. So good on you, man. Glad to make a mention of you. And yes, I'm taking some inspiration from what he's done with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle stuff. He's working with Star Force Media, and he's doing some awesome stuff. So now, having said that, I'm going to find out what I need to take out. So maybe if I go like this, let's say we cut half of that song out and introduce it a little bit more earlier. Like so. Like this. Yeah. And then we're going to fade this in. Good. No, but sadly, I like the beginning of that track. It creates a sense of like dread. I don't know, like some sort of suspense. It's like, oh my gosh, what's going on? So maybe, okay. Also, the way I'm doing Lackadaisy, even though I wish I already explained this in previous live streams, I was gonna make it into the movie series kind of thing, you know, same with Beyond the Western Deep or Dreamkeepers. But based on the story context of, like, based on what I've done so far with the audio contemplation, and to follow up from Redivivo, and to Haymaker onwards to what we have now of the story, it just doesn't really make cinematic sense. It needs to start from like a certain volume, like 1 or 2 of the books, to make it into like a full set. Something that concludes with a satisfying beginning to an end. Yeah? So I've actually taken a different approach. And this is cool because I'm able to try different things. Given that, you know, I've always wanted to do a movie version of this. But I think this is going to be really unique. I'm actually going to do a sort of like a cutscenes, video game cutscenes type thing happening for Lackadaisy project. So I think if we start with this, maybe I'm able to keep this in and then let that be the loading screen. You know, when it's loading, 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 loading. And then now we cut into Elsa putting the flowers together. Putting the flowers together, and then perhaps then we should introduce those elements. Okay, wait. Sorry, let me just drag that down. I'm gonna push these ahead a little bit more earlier, like so. Start again. Screen is loading. Loading. I'm thinking of the Lackadaisy pin on the side corner with the loading screen, just on the bottom right. And then once we finish loading, now we see her in view. And then suddenly, then you hear this. What I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna cut this piano note a little bit earlier, okay, so that it syncs well with what we heard earlier. So, oops. So using the magical tools of filters, I'm gonna fade out, fade out, fade out. Actually gonna fade in with this and see whether this works. Okay, sometimes you gotta experiment. It's the only way it works. Oops. Yeah, that kind of works actually. It's not too bad. So I'm gonna fade out some more because I didn't want that low note. Oh, I see. So the low note is actually coming from this end. Okay, I gotcha. So make sure that it's like this. Okay. And now let me get rid of that completely. Fade in. Good. Now you see why it's important to have this song, this piano note to end right there. Can you see the wind over here? How it gets louder? I want it to sink in the moment the song piano finishes its note. I want to let the wind do its job to pick up on the sound. Okay, so now I'm gonna tighten the transition a little bit better. Oh, hi Infinity Fluffy. Good to see you. So I gotta fade in, fade in. Okay, like this. Okay, maybe that was a little bit too much. Let's fade in. Okay, sorry. I'm gonna amp up the... Sometimes you gotta fix this manually. Fade out, fade out, fade out. And then... Good. Okay, see, you gotta do a rearrangement yourself. Sometimes when you're customizing it, when you're cutting in. actually cut in from here. Make sure that's just loud. Like this. Da, 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 da. Okay. Da, 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 da. Very nice. Gotcha. Gotcha. Fade this out a little bit more, otherwise it's too distracting. I think I had the perfect ratio early on, sorry. So let's, okay, I think it sounds just about right. Let's go from the beginning. So imagine the loading screen. Okay, you're not seeing anything. The pin is spinning around. And then suddenly, now Elsa comes into the picture. And we're gonna pan the camera like this. Slowly moving. And suddenly, you hear the wind chimes going on. Okay, good, good, good. Not bad. Okay. So fade up. Sorry, I'm still hearing the little subtle, a bit of distortion in the piano. I just gotta make sure it sounds just right. Good. Make sure you make an effort to save your work every time, okay? So Control S. And make sure you create a backup. Just in case it crashes, you can always open the original, the backup file to, you know, otherwise you're going to lose hours and hours of work working on your audio, okay? Now, we can get rid of the rest of the rustling sounds because we don't need it anymore. So, wait. Yeah, because she's cutting the flowers. Let's just... Keep in mind, she's using scissors. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to our sound effects folder. Okay. And actually, I'm going to do this. I'm going to open in a new window just to show you guys how it looks like. Yeah. So this is my sound effects folder. We're currently 45 minutes into the program. Actually, I started 15 minutes late, so it's been half an hour so far. We've established the first scene. Good job. So let's continue on. Look for scissors. Scissors. Okay. Good. We got some scissors sound effects. Okay. Nope. 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 I just want a quick snip. Nope. Nope. Oh. Yep. I like these two. Actually, wait. I like these two. Okay. So what we're going to do is... So it's household scissors cut hair. Okay. Right. So what you're going to do, you're going to drag these two in. And you're going to be adding these tracks. Now, that's how anal I am with detail. Minimalistic approach, disregard. Don't even think about having that scissors in there. But for me, I love to pay attention to details. Look at that. She is using scissors. So go back. Put these snips at random intervals, yeah? Okay, let's give it a try. Good. And then maybe snip, snip. So a double like this. Good. Now I remember when I was... Okay. I'm going to do a little trick. I'm actually going to go back in time. And I remember I cut a piece of... See that? I'm going to copy. And then redo. I know that was pretty fast, but you can actually reclaim tracks back without having to load them into the picture. So sometimes what I can do is... What happens if we start out with the the sound of flowers being cut. Snake. So I don't want it to be drowning out the... I don't want it to be all the time. So how about we just get rid of this? Good. Okay, so let's just give it a pause here. And I think to just give it a bit of variation, let's assume that there's a vase involved. So I want a sound of porcelain or like a jar of some sort. Okay, so where's the scissors? Scissors. Let's go back. A bowl. So you got to really use your smarts about this, on how you can create that touch of sound. All the details, my friends. Oh. Plastic bowl. I need something like... No. No. Oh, this is good. Okay, I like this. Okay. So sometimes it's just nice to have a bit of sound variation into your audio recordings. So let's give it a shot, okay? So take it away, folks. Let's go from... I don't want to add too many layers, otherwise it's gonna... Yeah, actually, you know what? Let's do that. So, starting again for some variation. Oh, that's in between here. Ready? Set, go. Good. Can you see that? Even a little tiny detail like this, the movement of the bowl. It's something different, you know? Okay, now here's the important part. The transition. I want the camera to pan from here. Actually, should she... Hold on. Wait. Wind chimes. Okay, maybe she should go, huh, first. Let Elsa do the reaction first, followed by the culprits that are the strangers that are walking through the grass. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to bring Elsa into the picture. I'm going to create a new file. Keep it separate. Just like that. And just going to make sure that I have the correct files. Her last line will be... Nothing to worry about, I'm sure. Oh, wait, that's not the one.
Hello?
No, not the hello bit. That's when she's talking to Mrs. Babka.
We're talking about Victor.
No.
May I speak to Victor?
No.
Pass around ghost stories and come up here looking for the...
That's the one. Okay.
Hello.
Yep. Okay, so get rid of that. We don't need that. That's for another occasion. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a couple of compressions. Compression 1. Compression 2, so that we can bring some vibrancy into the audio. Add some bass and treble to give it a little bit more kick to it. And this is how it should sound like.
There's something I can help you with, Mr. That Limey, my husband, is busy with his other work.
Good.
They pass ghost stories around and come up here looking for the old church and the lost little cemeteries.
Excellent. So let's go and cut all that. I like the sound of that. and paste it into our project file. Okay? Now, let's listen in isolation. The sound that I'm looking for. She's like just managed to find out what the hell is going on from the outside. She's like, oh, like that.
Huh? Hello?
I do like the first two, so I'm going to get rid of the third one because I'm not going to use that. And let's see where exactly we need to place that, huh? It's actually way further than that. So let me cut that, put that there. I'm going to actually drag it all the way here. Then suddenly we hear the wind chimes. And then she's gonna go. Actually, wait.
Huh?
Aha. Okay. Yeah, that's how it's gonna work. Okay. Now, good. Now, here's the important thing. Keep in mind, do we listen to the sound of her saying, huh? From the inside or from the outside? Because if it's from the outside, we got to muffle it. I'll show you what I mean. We can do this by doing a low pass filter. Ready, set, go.
Huh?
Ooh, actually, hold on. Low pass filter, one more time. Ooh, that's interesting. What I'm trying to do is trying to make her sound like she's talking behind the window kind of thing. It's like a muffled, huh, kind of thing. But I guess for such a short sound, you can't really hear the difference. Unless you're talking, yes. Allow me to demonstrate. So, for example...
Is there something I can help you with, Mr.?
If I muffled her...
Is there something I can help you with, Mr.?
Repeat the effect for, extra, oomph on the behind the wall kind of thing.
Is there something I can help you with, Mr.?
See what I mean?
Is there something I can help you with, Mr.?
So that's when you muffled the sound.
Is there...
To make it sound as if she's talking behind the wall. So that means I do have to do it quite a few number times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see how it sounds like.
Huh?
See? Like that. But I guess that's kind of unrealistic because of the fact that we're going for a transition here. It only makes sense if... okay. The moment you hear the wind chimes, then you muffle the sound. That includes stuff that's happening inside. So, where was it? So we had the snip, snip. Okay, go. Good. Can you see the difference? That's a very awesome thing to do. A bit of detail there. So it's this more advanced techniques. Going from a rough, okay? It's like from inside and suddenly the camera pans outside. And then you hear that instead. Okay? So. Yes, it sounds like she's moved around. Correct. Yeah. So. Let's start again. I want to make sure that I amplify her by 3 so that I can hear loud. Start from the beginning. Sorry if this is repetitive, but this is just how it works. She's snipping. She's snipping. Loading screen for the Lackadaisy pin. And then now we come into view of her making the arrangement. Okay, what we're going to do is actually we're going to introduce that a little bit more earlier than so. In fact, that was such a big pause. We are going to have to find a way to cut out that pause like so. Okay? Hold on. Yep, that's too soft. Amplify it. And the wind chimes are a little bit too loud for my liking, so I'm going to have to reduce that by 3 decibels. Okay, and even this one too. Actually, no, that wasn't loud enough. Silly me. -1. See, sometimes you gotta do trial and error, so... Damn it, this piano transition is still not as perfect as I would like it to be, so sometimes you just gotta try something out. Okay, fade out, fade out. Good. Okay, okay. Alright, see, sometimes it's just a matter of trial and error, everybody. So, let's start from the beginning. And now we come into view. Ooh, getting there for the piano transition. Ooh, there's gotta be a way I can make this sound just right. Okay, that's not too bad. But now, it's just a matter of the sound. The wind is a bit too loud. So maybe she is made aware earlier than that. Oops, nope. Has to be a little later. Actually, that's a good time. So maybe if I get rid of this. Yeah, good. Okay, so wait. So we got the See that little pause there? I think we have to fade it out so that it makes it sound a little bit more natural. There you go, much better. See, rather than a full cut like this, doesn't really sound as natural. So for a transition, so we now fade it, and this is the result. Good. I would like her to sound a little bit louder than just that, so because of the muffling, you have to really accentuate the audio. Especially this one. Okay, now let's introduce those two culprits. They're not walking on the porch, but they're walking on the grass. So let's look for some sound effects of walking through the dirt or grass / grass. Okay, so some of the famous ones. Walk. No, footsteps. foot dirt. Let's see if there's any. And I'm sure there's tons of... There you go. Look at this. Look at the variety. Nope. Oh, actually. Ooh. Nope. Nope. Ooh. Ooh. That sounds nice. I like that. I like a little bit of like tension here. It's like, whoa, suddenly fast movement and then slow, slow, slow. So maybe we introduce that. Golf cleats shuffle on dirt. Where are you? Golf cleats shuffle on dirt number 2. So let's pick that. Put that somewhere in the corner. Now keep in mind in this scene, they're coming for me. Whenever I'm taking direction, I go according to what's illustrated on page. So if they appear to be towards to the right hand side, meaning the east, I make sure that our ears are listening from the east. Sometimes it can be a bit tricky because actually they were walking from the west to the east. So actually, yeah, let's go from west to the east, starting with this sound. Oops, too early. Too early. That sounds way too... We need it muffled just a little bit. Low pass filter. Okay. That doesn't sound too natural, actually. Okay, I'll fit that in somewhere, okay? For now, let's look for something that's paced. Nice pacing of... Nope. No. No. They're not wearing boots, though. How interesting. Did I... That is all of them. Ooh. Wait, that can't be it. I'm sure there's way more than that. Walk, walk. Okay, how about grass? I'm surprised. There should be way more... Oh. Okay. Yeah, this is your typical default. Yes. Now that is the perfect sound for the rustling that I'm looking for. Wow, perfect. See? Rustle, rustle, crunch, crunch. Let's use that. Okay, so we're going to use a combination of those two. Let's put them in. Okay, but like I said, I don't want it to be overdone. Okay, so let's just do a test. They're walking from the left. Okay, they're coming from the left. And then it's going to transition into the right-hand side. Ooh, what the heck? Huh, no, that doesn't sound natural yet. That doesn't sound right for some reason. Nope. How about I try the other one? That's weird. How come it didn't? You see, sometimes from what you can hear it in single form might not work when combined with other elements. This one's way too much treble, like a sharp noise. Treble to me in layman's terms is very sharp, that tss, tss, tss kind of thing, whereas bass is more boo, 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 boo kind of thing. So, damn, that's not gonna work. Okay, let's try the footsteps grass. At least there's a little bit of impact, which I liked in that one. Okay, let's give it a shot. Now make sure you compress the two out of them so that it's loud enough. Let's go. Much better. Much better. Okay, we start from the left and then go from the center. Okay, wait. I want a transitioning effect here. So, like, just go like this. We fade out the rest of this because it's too loud. And then this will fade into the middle. Okay. And then we fade out with this because it's going to the right hand side. Yeah? Hope that makes sense to you guys. Okay. Because this is going to transition right 40%, transition left 40%. Let's try this out. Good. And you know what? Now I know why it sounds weird. Because the transition to outside, I couldn't hear all those other elements coming into play yet. So we need it a little bit more earlier. So what I'm going to do is... Wait. Okay, no. They have to come in early. Can you see the difference? That means I have to introduce these sounds earlier too. The frogs and all that in the background. Ready, set. And you know what? Sometimes I have to adjust. I think we have too much of the scrunching. Hold on. Okay, get rid of that. Yes. Here we go. Okay, start again. Go. So she's cutting the lilies. You know what? Pause there. I want this to be a bit louder. The movement of the bowl. I like that. I like that sound. Something different, dynamic. Good, good. And you know what? We missed that portion of the banging. Come on. There you go. Good. Good. Much better. Everything's coming in together just nice. Okay, so I believe the wind chimes were delayed a little bit to... We need closer. Hold on. Okay, good, good. Wait. think that's too loud there. I'm gonna get rid of this. I'm gonna put this in the middle here. Ooh, okay, so we should end that right about... Actually, have this in the middle, like so. Where's the middle? This part, right there. And then we're gonna fade this out so that as if they're like coming to a halt, making their way towards the front door, where Elsa's just ready to open the door for them. Okay, so now going back to that sound of the grass, you know what? Maybe it is good to incorporate just a little bit of that. Tall grass number 2. Not number 1, just number 2. Let's throw that in the middle somewhere. But make sure we fade in and out. Okay, so that it makes it nice and smooth. Like this. So when they're moving from the left, and then moving to the right. Because I want a little bit of that grassy element somewhere. Ready? So. Okay, here they come. Yeah. Woo! All right. That's what I'm talking about. Good. You see that? See how important it is to throw in those elements there? That's nice. Make it sound a little bit less. I think there's just too much going on at a certain point that I didn't like too much. So let me find out where that is. I know where that is. It was the wind chime. You see, that sound weird, that bit. Hold on, let me cut that out. Oh, actually, maybe if I reduce the volume. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, good. Now we should actually end it right there. There's just too much. There's too much going on. -5, -5. Yep, too much going on. There you go. I hear a little tick. Okay, and then now we should lower this by 5. We should continue with the wind chimes because it is, you know, you need something there to make it sound realistic, huh? And maybe that part was too loud. That's why I didn't like it. Okay. See, all these little minor adjustments you have to make. And now we're going to get to the fun part where they're actually making an exchange. Okay? Let's get straight to that, guys. Boys and girls. So, we see Elsa opening the front door. Oh, man. Look at those. Let's have a look at all the types of noises we can use. Door, Open. Okay, look at all this. I've got so many types. Now, we're looking for the country wood oak kind of sound. You know, something that you visit your grandma's or your auntie, your uncle, your relatives over for the weekend. And it's by the front porch. It's in the middle of the country. Just one of those lovely farmhouses there. No, no. Let's be specific about this. Wood. I'm looking for wood. Oh god. Only one? Nope. Door wood. Gee whiz. Ooh. Yeah. Hello? No, no, no. Okay, okay, good, good, good. Looks like we found our door noise. Ready? Okay, it's these two. O2, wait. Door bang screen with door followed by squeak. Okay, these two. I like it. I like it. And you agree too, Cartoon Crazy? Yes, nice. So, ready? Let's throw these in somewhere. Okay. Combine the two. Way too soft. We need something a little bit more kick. Kick. And you know what? I'm gonna reduce that by 1. Reduce that by 1, and also see that? Like with this is sound without the wind. With the wind. Without the wind. With the wind. Without the wind. With the wind. So maybe if I reduce the tenacity of the noise coming from that way. Good. Okay, I need complete silence after they stop so that we can create a little bit more suspense. So, wait. Stop. Good. Very nice. Okay. Now, we are going to introduce the next bit of dialogue. Hello. So, which hello are we going to go for? Come on down, Willow. Where are you, Willow? Hey, where's Willow? Willow Joy? Oops, too early, too early.
Hello?
No, it should be later. Hello.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Yeah, I like the first one. I like the first one. Okay, so.
Hello?
Woo! Oh man, this is great! This is gonna be fun! Okay, so, music's finished. We introduce the characters that come into play. Hello? Okay, actually maybe also should... Oh, hi Dark Chocolate. Good to see you. Okay, so, what's next? we're gonna have the sexy Michael Bryant come in with Wes Clyde. I love his freaking voice. I swear to God, man, this guy, he can do any kind of voice. And he has a sexy voice in general, too. Really, seriously, this Michael Bryant, oh yeah. If I were to turn gay on bi... I'm sorry. Oh, what's wrong with me? Now, let's go and look for Michael Bryant's Wes Clyde. Now, Tracy was impressed hearing... I remember in this live stream that we did for the voice actors... reading out live, she was really impressed with Wes Clyde, and I told you, man, he's awesome as a Wes Clyde. I love his Wes Clyde, and I got all his recordings right here. Now let's make sure that we get his last one, which is "They'll Be Funny, Huh?"
Is there
No, not the pie truck thing, huh?
Some urgent late night need for pie? Is there some urgent late night need for pie?
As like, don't piss.
I'm asking, is there pie or is there something else?
As like,
What's in the damned truck?
what's in the damn truck?
Let's hear more about the mystery girl who likes you for your face.
Yo, mystery girl.
Just me like that again, fish. And you? I don't know. You think I'd be stuck out here with you if the echelons told me anything?
Oh,
I don't know. You think I'd be stuck out here with you if the echelons told me anything?
Told me anything? Not told. Told me anything?
The guy who tells that'd be funny, huh? That'd be funny, huh?
Good. Okay, so I'm gonna get him into... Oh, wait. Sorry. Let me make sure I compress his voice as well. Compress. Compress twice. And I do believe I'm going to give it a little bit of bass and treble kick. Good. Now let's get rid of that so that we'll have less windows open. Okay, Wes Clyde is coming into the picture. But make sure... Okay, I'm going to put him down there. I'm also going to actually pull Elsa down so that I can actually see her visibly exactly when I need to use her for the track. Now, let me see. Oh, man. We're going to bring in Cameron later. But for now, let's see what we can do with Wes Clyde. Okay, so we got the hello. All right. Whoa, sorry. Oh. Fun Time Cinema. Hello. Good to see you. Just listen for the sound of joy inside of me. Aw. Thanks for coming in. So now, look at this scene. Study it. We're on the outside. We still hear the wind blowing through, but not too loud because we introduced that in the first part. Reduce the sound of the wind. We also have bullfrogs being heard in the background, the fireflies, and also because given in context, I believe there's a swamp nearby or like a little pond, in the farm stays that they have. So that's why you have the frogs croaking in the background. And take note, the moment he comes up, he is stepping on the porch. Okay, so we're looking for wood steps. All right, let's look for it. Let's look for those wooden steps. So going back to our sound effects folder, this search bar is super crucial because it helps you direct to the sound effects that you're looking for. Well, if you're not familiar with your files, but I'm familiar with some of them, especially the 2013 folder for fighting sound effects. But yeah, this one I need help on. So foot, let's say wood. All right, so now let's get rid of this. Let's drop them in and listen. Nope. Bad. Not bad, but it's too fast. No. It's running. Ah, this would have been good. But it's going too fast. We need... Oh, don't worry. We're gonna get there. Damn. Nope. No. Nope. Nope. But that's fast walking. No. Also, it depends on how old the wood is too. So I'm looking for that kind of oak kind of sound. Oh, what's this? That sounds familiar. About that, I really enjoyed that duet Sonic Mania song you made. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. Just listen for the sound of joy inside of me. It's the sound of your joy. We fight against... Oh, we fight against all odds. 3, 2, 1, let's go. In this... Da, 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 da. Anyways, thank you. Oh, come on. I need more oomph. I want tunk, tunk, tunk. No. Oh, but no. Huh. That's not good. How about... let's try a different approach, guys. How about we just go walk wood? Okay? See what else we can come up with. Okay, not bad. Let's have a look at that picture again. Okay, so he's like... Too loud, too loud, too loud. Not bad. Light armor. Aha! This is what we're looking for. Okay, so well, this initial one wasn't too bad, but it's too loud. But we're going for... Okay, let's look at the other ones first. No, no. No. Okay, let's go for the this one. Wait. This is the one we're looking for, okay? So, open the file location. We need all this, okay? I'm gonna do it sequentially, okay? Very important. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? Alright, so close, close, and close. I'm gonna...
Hello?
And then suddenly, hello. Hello. And then, clunk, clunk, clunk. Okay. Make sure it's loud enough. Whoops, too early.
Hello?
Cute little house here.
Woo! I love it. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. Okay, so, I love it. Wait. So, sorry. Let me show the picture. Okay, right here. So we're focusing on this bit.
Hi there, missus. These were just growing by the porch here. Saw you all lit up in the window with the flowers and thought you'd probably like these too.
Okay, so that's the one we're looking for.
Hello?
cute little house here.
Oh, wait. Cute little house here. Oh, I told him, actually, you know what? You see these silhouettes here? I actually got him to do some ad-libs. So, ad-libs meaning non-dialogue stuff. So, stuff that they might talk during background, okay? Oh, hi Sam. Good to see you too. Thanks everyone for watching, and this is how I do the audio process. You can always go back and listen from the beginning to see how this process works. But right now I got all the elements. I'm in a comfort zone, a very comfortable zone. Very happy that I got everything together. Now it's just a matter of rearranging everything, okay? Let's go. So, his first line would be this one.
Yeah, missus.
Hi there, missus.
So, let's take into consideration the ad-lib, okay? We're going to go back. Okay? We're going to also double check if Cameron did some ad-lib, some talking with Wes, okay? So, I'm going to open a new file like this. And I'm going to also make sure I bring Cameron into the picture, who is voicing as Fish, okay? And then, all the way, pizza? Why is there pizza?
I mean, that's what the boys call him.
That's what the boys call them.
Hey, you hear about the...
Yes, I agree, Dark Chocolate. Sorry, I'm just reading what the... Ad-libbing is a good way to clear up the dead air, yes.
He's in a circus and...
Oh, poor thing. Poor thing. This is good. He gets hit by Wes. Okay, next.
How much longer are we going?
Okay, so this is all his lines for this page. Okay, so compressor. Make sure we compress. Ooh. Can you see how it's 15 minutes long? Wow, that's a lot of dialogue. That's because his method was like every time he records and he does a new line. So, how are the guys doing? Cause someone punched his face in. You know, that kind of method. And I'm also gonna increase the bass and treble on his end too. Okay? So that we can make it loud and clear. Okay, so let's get rid of Fish. Close. And we're gonna drop it down into the main file. Now make sure you save. Okay, let's go solo and see what we can hear.
Don't get him around much anymore.
Don't get around much anymore. Sorry, that was him.
Fly me to the moon. Let me dance upon the stars.
This is when he's warming up his vocals. Ah, that's nice.
I take a journey down to Jupiter or Mars.
I remember we were singing that day. Okay, so...
Well, looking at him here, with a name like Fish, he's obviously slimy.
That's a good point! Did you hear that, Tracy? That's so funny.
He's definitely a... Oh, yeah, eyeshadow. I mean, he's dressed up like a gangster.
Yeah, gangster.
Like, even his hair's greasy. He's got slick back like that.
Good attention to detail. Now, this is just a blind read for him, man. And he's already analyzing the character as if, wow, like those details, it's already allowing him to personify how he's gonna deliver his line. I gave him some direction, but I always usually try to encourage the voice actors to use a bit of artistic license to portray that character. So this is why, I mean, not to sound like egotistical, they love working with me because they have a lot of fun and they enjoy the fact that I give them that creativity, flexibility, sorry. Whoa, what happened there? No, sorry, going back to that picture. Okay, so let's go back. Do we have any ad-libbing for him? Skip.
Well, usually Yeah,
Weasel face.
Weasel face.
Weasel face.
yeah. Ha! Ha! I get the sense he's younger, Like he's new to the game, which is why Weasel kind of beats up on him.
Nice. You get some behind the scenes talk between him and me.
Because in these gangs and mafia type things, it's all about how long you've been in it. And and obviously this Weasel guy, he's been in it for a while, and he's Fish doesn't really know any better. Like he's revealing he's like one of those kids who's like really excited because he's in on all the secrets, and like he knows he's not supposed to tell him, but he's all in on it. And that's when it's like, oh yeah, Weasel face. I mean, that's what the boys call him. I mean, as long as we're being open, kind of. Yeah.
Do you see how much fun I have with these voice actors and friends? They're awesome. I love when they're able to interpret a scene, a story, or character an assignment that I give them to. And it's just wonderful. Especially if they're fans of the series, that makes the job even more easier.
Well, I mean,
actually, not necessarily, but it does make the job fun as well, easier.
Well, I mean, you're the director, so
see that's him acknowledging respect to me for saying like, you should know exactly how you want the character to sound like, so I'll follow your lead, Elson. But usually I say, I want to hear what you have to offer too.
Sean Connery.
I told him, can you give him a Sean? Sometimes we try something off the wall, Okay, give me a bit of a Sean Connery, because the way I see it is like,
Weasel face. I mean, that's what the boys call him. I mean, as long as we're being funny.
That kind of thing. So,
Sean Connery. You want me to do my Sean Connery? Tell me more of this land called Scotland. I know nothing of it, for I'm but a mere Spaniard.
That's awesome. Okay, so, fly me to the moon. I have a question. Is anyone in your streams moderators? I have one in my stream. Not that I can see at the moment. Analysis means you care. Thank you, Dark Chocolate. Yes, that's right.
Not too Sean Connery. He's not pronouncing all of his S's like this. Or, Weasel face. Weasel face.
Oh, he's already doing the line. Whoops. Oh.
I mean, that's what the boys call him. I mean, as long as we're being funny.
Okay, hold on.
Weasel face. I mean, that's what the boys call him. I mean, as long as we're...
I think this is...
Weasel face.
Weasel face.
Good. All right. You go. Read me in.
Yeah. See, we were just trying it out to see how it sounds like if it's like, weasel face. But at the end of the day, I gave him a little bit more youthful sound to it.
I mean, I can make him sound a little, not Joey, give him a little bit of that raspiness. Yeah, I mean, it sounds like you want to stick to that lower register.
Yes.
I mean, I don't have to. I don't have to go Sean Connery. I don't have to start slurring around.
Oh, this is brilliant. I love it. I'm so glad that he recorded this because I didn't want any of my voice actors, if they ever did an a blooper or extras, I want them to keep it because it's going to be added into the finals extra for the project.
We were like, Weasel face.
Yes.
Weasel face.
Keep in mind, I got Cameron to do Joey as well. So he's got that young, that limey, my hands, that kind of voice.
I mean, that's what the boys call him. I mean, as long as we're being funny.
Much better. That's good.
I do Tim Curry.
Yeah.
Good night, ma'am.
Oh.
Good night, ma'am.
Nice. So this is just practice.
Hey, you hear about the new Lon Chaney picture? Where he's got feet for hands? Because he's got no arms?
Wait a minute.
Hey, you hear about that new Lon Chaney? How much longer are we going to be stuck out here? Pretty upset I can't take her out on weekend nights. She's going to dust off when she sees my face.
See,
he's gonna dust off.
He's still practicing here.
Brazen's like brash, bold.
Oh, I got him to explain what brazen means when Wes says,
"Well, that's brazen."
It's like, huh? What? So we're gonna skip all that.
Trying to date a girl, she turns you down.
Okay.
So,
Can you see? Wow, suddenly it completely changed. Can you see all this text here? I mean the the recording. This is how much dedication we have for like making this sound the best it can. Well, according to my vision, for sound that is. I only do this for stories I love that I am emotionally invested in, and Tracy knows this, and and she's really honored by that. I'm really flattered by that too. So, like, look the visuals, the time it takes to make these pages, it takes ages. Okay, a lot of effort is put into this, and I want to reflect that back for the sound as well. So. After you heard the Sean Connery, blah, 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 and the and suddenly it's evolved to this now. I think we're getting to the final bit.
Trying to date a girl, she turns you. Then she's like right out in the road, in the middle of the road, saying, "Now looking for boyfriend material," kind of thing.
That's kind of like describing what Fish is like. Oh.
Like, plug my nose for that, because he's kind of like...
This was when he got punched.
So, you want me to kind of go with this, right?
Yeah, that's amazing. Okay, so start from the home. Get rid of that.
You want me to kind of go with this, right?
Yes, yep. He's getting into character, by the way, Cameron.
Let's go. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Yeah, let's do it.
Ha!
Good.
Ha!
Okay, so this is where he's... Yep, that's him.
Ha! 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 Weasel face. Weasel face.
Can you see the evolution of that? It's like from weasel face to weasel face. That kind of thing. Good job, Cameron. Now, I think we gotta make sure it's... Ooh, maybe I should reduce the sound there. So, new noise reduction. Because I don't want that white noise playing in the background. So noise reduction. It's a little trick. You have to highlight one area of the track, and then you highlight everything else.
Ha!
Fantastic. Now, the other thing is I got to amp this up. It's too soft. So maybe if I go here and use the distortion, it might work. Yay! Okay, here we go.
Ha!
And it's still a bit too soft, huh?
Ha!
Huh. Okay, so let's go. Let's begin, shall we? Oh, right. That means, all in all, I didn't get Cameron to do an ad-lib. So going back to the original point, let's see if we can incorporate Wes talking in the background, whether it's necessary or not, okay? So for those who've just joined in, this is how it starts from the beginning. So we intro the scene with a little bit of a somber note. Mystery, this thriller. I mean, there's a sense of mystery in the air. I think this is where we can introduce Wes talking.
Cute little house here. Cute little house here. It's a cute little house.
Cute little house here. I like that. Okay.
Cute little house here.
Ah, damn it! Oh, Cameron! I think I'm gonna get Cameron to say something. What do you guys reckon? Like, look at the two silhouettes. He's saying that sounded like the real good thing there. We'll have to leave now, though classes here is starting now. Also, have fun with work and hopefully it'll turn out well. Thank you very much, Sam. You take it easy, huh? What do you think? Wes says, cute house here. Yeah, whatever you say, boss. Whatever you say, boss. Whatever you say, boss. Okay, wait. Let's go back to what we can. I want a little bit of the... I was watching a video by Frederick live stream on hilariously bad webcomic called Solitude. Stated that the visuals are an afterthought and the dialogue dialogue comes first. Okay, for sure. Dark chocolate. Let me go back to Lord Cameron's extras stuff. There's something that I need to check out real quick. So this is going for time. Okay, so let me see what else I can use here, potentially.
Weasel face. Weasel face.
I like that.
Where he's got feet for hands. Because he's got no arms. How much longer are we going to be stuck out here?
Oh, I like that little laugh that he did in the early one.
Weasel face.
No,
that's what the boys call him. As long as we're being funny.
Ha.
Ha!
Ha!
Good night, ma'am.
Good night, ma'am.
Good night, ma'am. Ha!
That's a bit too strong.
Because he's got no arms. Hey, you hear about that new Lon Chaney pic?
You heard about that long Chaney pic?
Hey, you hear about the dust off when she sees my face? But at least it's not Weasel.
I don't know if you... He's like, well, at least it's not Weasel face. What's the other guy's name?
Wes.
Or that, or he didn't hear him, or like he just didn't care. That's brazen. It's like,
Oh, man.
trying to... Do you want me to, like, plug my...
No, hold on. There's got to be something I can use.
Mm-hmm.
There's something I can use, I'm sure. No, that's when he got hit.
Oh, yeah. He's got no arms.
He's got no arms.
He's got no arms. Water. Oh.
We're just going through ad-lib stuff.
Hey, hear about the new Lon Chaney? Good night, ma'am.
Good night,
Good
ma'am.
night, ma'am.
Good night, ma'am.
Being funny.
Damn! I want an ad-lib. Actually, you know what? He might be there online right now. Let me see if Lord Cameron's online real quick. Oh, Lord Cameron! He sure is! Oh, okay. Mr. Cameron. I'm just typing in now. Dude. It seems like... What? No. Why no? Wait, is he listening? Oh dear. Seems like I need you to do an ad-lib here. Wait, are you... Wanted to see your reaction. Yeah, you scared me, man. Were you listening? Oh, son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Cameron is listening in. Okay, so... Oh, wow. 30-second reaction time. Bloody hell, that's bad. That is a terrible delay. Okay, so what do you think, Lord Cameron? We've got... Okay, I'm talking to him on the Discord right now. There's a 30-second delay, but nevertheless, what I'm going to do is... I better let him know. What do you think? What can you add to what Michael already said as he's walking through the bushes? Nice house here. Oh, that's okay. No, that's alright. That's alright, dude. I can always throw it in later. Throw it in later. Sure. I'll give you some space in there to add whatever you want. Keep it brief, though, and relevant. Brief and relevant to what Michael's saying. Michael is saying. Yeah, Cameron really is good at this stuff. So, okay, so let's start from the beginning. Sorry, let's go. Once again.
Cute little house here. Cute little house here.
Okay, so Cameron, have a listen to this. You are gonna come in with right here. Okay, so the moment Willow Fangs goes, huh? And then Michael goes,
Cute little house here.
yeah, whatever you say, boss. Good. You have this leeway right there. Can you see right there? That's your spot. How about this?
Cute little house here.
Cute little house? I'd rather eat a sundae. I miss my girl. I don't know. I'm just making up stuff. But yeah. So you've got about a good... Wait, let me count that for you.
Cute little house here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Potentially got 4 to 5 seconds of whatever you want to say that's relevant to what Michael's saying.
Cute little house here.
Okay? Got it? Good. Let's continue. Whoops. Let me move that forward. So
Hello?
okay. And suddenly
Hello?
Hey there, missus. These were just growing by the porch here. I saw you all lit up in the window.
now I noticed that the ambience is too loud. So what you gotta do is you gotta reduce the sound. Okay? So let's make an effort to do that. It's too empowering. -1. Even the wind, I need it to be reduced. You see this, folks? Lord Cameron replies, dramatic reading of The Hobbit. Gonna fit it in right here. I've got base here. Awesome, Cameron. I'm looking forward to it. Okay. We're looking forward to it. Everyone is, okay? And in fact, like, if Tracy is still listening to this, I do apologize if it's been boring. Not boring, but it's like, it's just repetition. You know, of like, I have to, this is how many times I listen back to the track. Over and over 50 times, man, to get it right. Okay, so we aim high to reach, oh gosh, fun times singing songs. Okay.
Like these two.
Okay. Wait. Get back to the...
Hello?
Hey there, missus. These were just growing by the porch here.
I noticed a little click. Where's that click? I don't like that click.
I saw you all lit up.
Hello?
Hey there, missus. These were just growing by the porch.
You heard that little click right here? See the click? I don't like that sound. I think it was coming from the footstep itself. Ready? Yeah, it was. Can you see this little tiny thing here? I usually get rid of it. Like so. There's less of a click. Now, I need the footsteps to sound more louder. Go.
Hello?
Hey there, missus. These were just...
I think a bit faster. Dunk, dunk, dunk.
Hey there, missus. These were just growing by the...
And maybe a smaller step at the end. Okay, now we're going to reduce this by 5. Oh, hey, hello. Rory's here too. 2 streams so close to each other. Elson, you're a busy bee. Yep. I didn't realize Tracy was doing a stream, so yeah, awesome. More power to her, because she... You know what? I was going to say, guys, let's cancel this. I'm going to watch... I'm going to watch her draw. Because, wow. If you're Lackadaisy Patreon, you'll notice that she posted a preview of Freckle. In fact, I'm going to share it with you guys. I'm sorry, but you know, this is just a way of advertising, you know? Have a look. Oh, shite. No, 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 no. I want this over here. Real quick, guys. Have a look at this. Look at Freckle. Look at the detail that she put into this. Excuse me. I'm going to add look at this preview right here. Oh my god. That's amazing. Whew! Look at that. Oh my god. He's ready to kill. I love the warm and cool tones in this. The warmth coming from the hands and the handle of the Tommy gun, and also from his eyes and face, which is the center of focus. And then the rest is just a cascade of brilliance to set the scene. The rain, his coat, his hat, all the other details. So beautiful work, Tracy. Love that. So let me close that and continue on with this.
Hi there, missus. These were just growing by the porch here. I saw you all lit up in the window. With the flowers.
Whoa! That was too loud. Sorry, you came in too early, Cameron. You have to go back. Go back. And now I have to choose which one. I like the first one, actually. Hi there, missus. Hold on.
Flowers. And thought you'd probably like these too.
Like these two?
Hi there, missus. These were just growing up by the porch here. I saw you lit up in the window with these two. Yeah.
Okay, so the handsome devil talks. We're gonna actually up the distortion by a little bit so that it's louder. Okay, let's make sure he comes in closer first.
Hello?
Boom. Boom.
Hi there, missus. These were just growing by the porch here. I saw you all lit up in the window with the flowers.
With the flowers. So, what a gentleman. Okay, next.
I thought you'd probably
like these too.
with the flowers. I thought you'd probably like these too.
Okay, next.
Hi there, missus. These were just growing by the porch here. I saw you all lit up in the window with the flowers. And thought you'd probably like these too.
I still like the first one. Okay, wait.
With the flowers. And thought you'd probably like these too.
I think maybe number 2 is better for the like these two.
With the flowers. And thought you'd probably like these too.
Okay, how about we hear the third take? Yeah? Oh, wait. Probably like these two.
Hi there, missus.
Yeah. Let's hear the third one. Ready, set, go.
Hello?
Hi there, missus. These were just growing up by the porch here. I saw you lit up in the window with the flowers and thought you'd probably like these too.
I think 1 and 2, yeah, this one's the best one, I reckon. But I actually like the intro to this one too. Try again. Hold on. Make sure they're loud enough. It's still too soft, huh? Whoa. I can't go any bigger than that, huh? Okay. And then also, I need it to go a bit faster. Okay? So we go, change the tempo to 2.
Hi there, missus. These were just growing by the porch here. I saw you all lit up in the window with the flowers. And thought you'd probably like these too.
And probably thought you probably like these too. Okay. Good stuff. Let's go. Wait. Probably need to change this one. Amplify by 2. Whoa. That's way too loud. 2.
Probably like these too.
Let's change it to this one. Ready? Go.
Hi there, missus. These were just growing by the porch here. I saw you all lit up in the window with the flowers. Probably like these too.
Oh, and thought you probably like these too. Whoops, did I cut out a line somewhere?
And thought you
Oh.
the flowers and thought you probably like and thought you probably like
Ah, damn it.
Probably.
Probably.
Thought you
So I have to cut away that and combine this together like so. Increase, increase, increase.
with the flowers. And thought you'd probably like these too. And thought you'd probably like these too.
Probably like these two. Or this one.
And thought you'd probably like these too.
And probably... Damn, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Which is better? Okay, yeah, so take one.
Hi there, missus. These were just growing by the porch here. I saw you all lit up in the window with the flowers. And thought you'd probably like these too.
I think, yeah, let's go for that one. Because I like the emphasis, the gentleman, like the pacing is just, it feels right. I need it a bit faster though. Okay, so, and any more emphasis?
These were just growing by the porch here.
I think we need to increase the volume here a bit. Okay, ready? Start from beginning. From the top. I agree, dark chocolate.
Hello?
Hi there, missus. These were just growing by the porch here. I saw you all lit up in the window with the flowers. And thought you'd probably like these too.
Ooh, okay, so I think this one needs a little bit more volume.
Up in the window with the flowers.
With the flowers.
Up in the window with the...
Okay, good. So far, so good. Now, notice how he's handing the flowers. We need a little bit of a thingy happening. So let's borrow. Sometimes you can borrow sound effects from what you used earlier to create the same effect. Okay, like for example, this one. Let's combine that. Okay, so have a listen. So
Saw you all lit up in the window.
wait. So I want him to go, "Hi there, Mrs." Okay, hi there, Mrs.
Hi there, missus. These were just growing by the porch here.
By the porch here, and then
Growing by the porch here. I saw you all lit up in the window with the flowers.
and then maybe I think we need this one. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm getting a nosebleed from that voice too.
Were just growing by the porch here. I saw you all lit up in the window with the flowers. And thought you'd probably like these too.
Oh, that wind chime is too loud. Sorry, I gotta lower this by 2 again. It's too loud. Sorry.
Hello?
Hi there, missus. These were just growing by the porch here. I saw you all lit up in the window with the flowers. And thought you'd probably like these too.
Excellent. Good. We're making progress. Holy crud. Look at this, folks. It's already 9 o'clock. Oh my god. I'm not even halfway yet because I'm having too much fun. That voice makes me feel conflicted. Me too much fun time. That's totally fine. I'm in it too. I'm really having a good time. Now, there's no ad-lib required for Cameron when he's lifting his hat. You know, hi there, man. Just let it be. We're going to let the readers interpret that for themselves. Okay, now she's saying, oh, we need the sound for him handing over the flowers. Oh, okay, so... Okay, we need an actual kind of thing, huh? Swishy sound. So let's look for it. Sound effects. Let's bring in that rustle sound effect again. Okay, so I'm gonna open a new one. Okay, drag it in. So I want the sound of him handing over the flowers to Elsa. Okay, I like this one. Okay. So,
Hi there, missus. Up in the window with the flowers. And thought you'd probably like these too. Like these too.
we need a little bit more than just singular. We need... I need two happening at the same time to accentuate that sound of handing over the flowers. And you know what? I need some sort of a little tick. Okay, here, I'll show you what I mean. This is the bit I need for... Okay.
All lit up in the window.
And the flowers, two.
Window with the flowers. And thought you'd...
Ah, see? With the flowers. Can you see that?
With the flowers. And thought you'd...
I need a faster sound, like a... Yes! That's the one I'm looking for. We need this one. Uh-oh. Better not screw up now.
With the flowers. And thought you'd probably like these too.
Okay, good. So far, so good. Okay, so he's handing over the flowers, and maybe should he go dunk, dunk a little bit more? Hold on. Where is the sound effect for the
two?
I don't want him to sound like he's advancing, just almost drawing back a bit, you know?
These two.
Okay, oh, you pulled them. Sweet. Okay, so now it's Elsa's turn. Which one are we going to go for, ladies and gentlemen?
Probably like these two.
Oh, you pulled them up. That's sweet.
Nope, next.
Oh, you pulled them up. That's sweet. Oh, you pulled them up.
Ah! Whoa. Not loud enough. Not loud enough. So this is what I do. I amplify. I amplify two.
Oh, you pulled them up. That's sweet.
I like that one.
Oh, you pulled them up. That's sweet.
Sweet.
Oh, you pulled them up. That's sweet.
Number 2 and 4, they're good. Which one though? Which one should I choose?
Oh, you pulled them up.
Oops, there's a little click. Can you see this little click? You notice it when I go solo.
Oh, you pulled them up.
Can you see?
Oh, you pulled...
Can you hear the click? Get rid of it. Like that.
Oh, you pulled them up. That's sweet.
Okay, that's number 1.
Oh, you pulled them up. That's sweet.
I'm conflicted. Either one of these two is good.
Oh, you pulled them up. That's sweet.
Maybe if I combine the two?
Oh, you pulled them up. That's sweet. You pulled them up.
Oh, you pulled them. This is more of a faster tone. Okay, I think we're going for the last one. Ready, set, go.
Hello?
Hi there, missus. These were just growing by the porch here. I saw you all lit up in the window with the flowers. And thought you'd probably like these too.
Oh, you pulled them up. That's sweet.
Good. I'm actually going to combine this one here and see what happens. What's the effect? Okay. That's sweet. Pause.
Oh, you pulled them up. That's sweet.
I think we'll go with this one, huh? At the end of the day.
Oh, you pulled them up. That's sweet.
Okay, so it's either that one, ladies and gentlemen, or this one.
Oh, you pulled them up. That's sweet.
Actually, I like this one.
That's sweet.
Okay, good. So you have to make snappy decisions, man. Okay, like this.
Oh, you pulled them up. That's sweet. Pulled them up. That's sweet.
Okay, good. And now we're going to go to the next line. And this is when Wes says something. Okay. That's sweet. And then for me, because I'm so anal about sound effects, I like a little bit of shuffling. Okay, even the minute sounds of the best kind of sass, says Rory. Even to the sound of the clothes moving, shuffling on the side of the door with Elsa on her shoulder, her right shoulder touching the door. I need a bit of that sound to replicate this. I'm going to go to my special sound effects folder, and I always go by default this one from the 2018 file I've created. Sorry, 2016 file, I do believe. Yes. Have a look at this. I open a new one. Clove sound. Okay. See this? That or... Okay, so we're going to choose either of these two. Ready? Let's close. Don't need that anymore. Let's insert it here.
So, is that limey?
Oh. Right about here.
Them up. Sweet.
Yeah. So, is that limey,
Fish, stop! You're interrupting! Oh, wait. Is that Limey my husband? No. That's... Wait a minute. That Limey, my husband, is busy with his other work. That Limey, my husband, is busy with his other work. That's when he says it. Gotcha. Okay, so... First, we're gonna have... Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah. So, is that Limey, your husband around? Yeah. So, is that Limey, your husband around?
Your husband around.
Yeah. So, is that Limey, your husband around?
Okay.
Oh, you can call me.
Aw, you can call me Sexy Time. Okay, so now let's accentuate his vocal by adding the distortion. Close. Now.
Yeah. So, is that Limey, your husband around? Yeah. So, is that Limey, your husband around?
I like the fast one, the first one actually. Okay, let's hear the third one.
That's sweet.
Yeah. So, is that Limey, your husband around?
Your husband around? I think the first one was good. Okay. Let me get rid of this.
That's sweet.
Yeah. So, is that Limey, your husband around?
Shit. Your husband around. Your husband around? Because I don't want it to make him sound too creepy. He's still approaching in a very very polite.
Yeah. So, is that Limey, your husband around?
Your husband around.
Your husband around?
You know what? Let's combine this, get rid of this, and then like that.
Yeah. So, is that Limey, your husband around?
Damn it, guys! I'm kind of stuck. Hold on.
Yeah. So, is that Limey, your husband around?
No, it should be your husband around.
Around.
So that means it should have been number 3.
Yeah. So, is that limey, your husband around?
That one. Your husband around. Okay.
Your husband around?
Eh?
Yeah. So, is that limey, your husband around?
Wait a minute. That's the same. Sorry.
Your husband around?
I want number 3.
Your husband around?
Your husband around. No, it was this one. Sorry. Going back. This is what I meant. You combine this one together. Okay, ready, set, go.
Sweet.
So we need turn this up a little bit more. Because it's still so soft. Can't hear it. And I'm going to actually reduce this sound by fading in. Fading in again. Sweet.
Sweet.
Yeah. So, is that limey, your husband around?
Is that Limea, your husband, around? Whoo! Ha! You're giving me some tough choices, my friend. God damn it. Increase the treble.
Yeah. So, is that limey, your husband around? There, missus. These were just growing by the porch here. I saw you all lit up in the window with the flowers, and thought you'd probably like these too.
Oh, you pulled them up. That's sweet.
Yeah. So, is that limey, your husband around?
Your husband. I'm gonna regret this if I don't make the right choice. I think I prefer the less, more obvious choice of your husband around. Opted for your husband around. So probably I'll have to go with this one.
Your husband around.
But the other version.
Your husband around.
I'm actually debating in my head which one. Yeah, tell me about it. You know what? It might be this one. So let me get this sorted. But I need to slow this one down a notch because otherwise it's yeah, actually I need to do that. I need to increase the volume here because it's too soft. And this one louder. The final touch to this is you gotta change the tempo to -2. Slow it down. Actually, maybe by 4. Ready?
Yeah. So, is that limey, your husband around?
See? Your husband around.
Your husband around.
Huh. Your husband. Is your limey your husband around? Or is it your husband around?
Husband around. Your husband around.
Okay, compare, guys. This
Your husband around?
or this?
Your husband around.
Okay, let's listen to this again.
Yeah. So, is that limey, your husband around?
Okay, so that's the first one. Or we go for this approach.
Sweet.
Yeah. So, is that limey, your husband around?
And let's go for that one. Oh God, Jesus! Look at all the tough choices I have to make, Tracy. But it's so much fun when you pick the right one. Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think the yeah is lacking. You like the second one. Okay. Damn. Okay, so let me increase the. Wait, second one.
Yeah. So, is that limey, your husband around?
Is that what you mean by second girls? I'm assuming you got your girls, right? Cartoon Crazy and Dark Chocolate. Is that what you mean by second one? Your husband around or your husband around?
Yeah. So, is that limey, your husband around?
Yeah, I like that. Yes. Okay, good. Okay, thank you. Yay, we got some interaction here. You're male. Oh, dark chocolate.
Yeah, baby.
Sweet as dark chocolate. Okay, cool. Good. I like that. Okay, so now we got Elsa replying to him. Your husband around?
That Limey, my husband, is busy with other work. Is there something I can help you with, Mr.
Wes.
Okay. Mr. That Limey, my husband, is there something on... Okay, hold on.
That Limey, my husband, is busy with other work. Is there something I can help you with, Mr. I'm sorry. We weren't really introduced.
Okay, that's one.
That Limey, my husband, is busy with his other work. Is there something I can help you with, Mr. I'm sorry, but we weren't really introduced.
Really? Okay, that's pretty good.
That Limey, my husband, is busy with his other work. Is there something I can help you with, Mr.
Ooh.
That Limey, my husband, is busy with his other work. Is there something I can help you with, Mr. I'm sorry, we weren't really introduced.
Ooh.
I'm sorry, we weren't really introduced.
Damn, she's so sassy. Okay, so either sass number 1 or sass number 2. You take your pick. Okay, increase less on the treble, more on the bass. It sounded too flat a bit.
That Limey, my husband, is busy with his other work.
Yes.
Is there something I can help you with, Mr. I'm sorry, but we weren't really introduced. That Limey, my husband.
I think I like that one actually. That one's really bitchy. She's not bitchy. Oh, she's a clever miss. She knows exactly what to say, and being very careful. Yeah, she does have a nice soft voice, doesn't she, Willow? Okay, so having said that, let me go back to the
Like these two.
Oh.
Yeah. So, is that Limey, your husband around?
That Limey.
I think I still need a little bit of a natural... Again, sorry, going back to the clothes thing. So we had the... Yeah. This is the second variation. Get rid of it. Second variation.
That Limey.
That Limey...
Around?
That Limey, my husband, is busy with his other work.
Can you see how much of a difference when you can add just a small detail like that? It just makes it sound realistic, like they're moving and shuffling. She's just done with everyone's crap. Yep.
That Limey, my husband, is busy with his other work.
Is busy with his other work. Nice. Oh, sure she does.
Is busy with his other work.
Other work.
Is there something I can help you with, Mr.
I need to make sure.
I can help you with, Mr. Help you with, Mr. Is there something I can help you with?
Okay, there's some laps. I mean, we have to do a treble fix.
Something.
Something. Okay. I just... There's a little sharp... That's the one. Let's see what happens if we...
Is there something I can help you with, Mr.
Much better.
I'm sorry, but we weren't really introduced.
I'm sorry, we weren't really introduced. Bitch! That's how it is. Okay, so...
I'm sorry, but we weren't really introduced.
Okay. This, we have to reduce the treble by -2.
I'm sorry, but we weren't really introduced.
And increase the amplifier here, here, and here. Good. Once again, let's take it from the top.
Hello?
Hi there, missus. These were just growing by the porch here. I saw you all lit up in the window with the flowers. And thought you'd probably like these too.
Oh, you pulled them up. That's sweet.
Yeah. So, is that Limey, your husband around?
That Limey, my husband, is busy with his other work. Is there something I can help you with, Mr. I'm sorry, but we weren't really introduced.
I think I want to add a little bit of that rustling of the sound when she's moving the flowers. Hold on. Where's the flower thing?
Probably like
This. Hold on.
too.
Yeah, I need a bit of this.
I can help you with other work. Is there something I can help you with, Mr. I'm sorry, but we weren't really introduced.
Now don't forget about the ha in the background. So Cameron comes in there with a ha. I'm gonna move Cameron to the right hand side. Yeah, he's gonna be on the right hand side, yeah? So we're gonna pick one of these for his ha. Okay, so where is something that's 50%, 40% to the right? Yeah, let's use this.
Oh, you can call me Wet.
I'm sorry, but we weren't is busy.
Is busy with his other work. Ha!
With his other work. Is there something I can help you with, Mr.
Ha.
Is there something I can help?
Ah! Ha!
Is busy with his other work. Is there something I can?
Ooh, that's a bit too... I think it's more like a ha.
Other work. Is there something? Other work. Is there some?
Ha.
Other work. Is there something I can help you with? Work.
Yeah.
Busy with his other work. Is there something I can help you with, Mr. I'm sorry, but we...
Should I add an echo there? Because he's going a bit further out. Yeah, let's give that a try, folks.
Is busy with his other work. Is there something I can help you with, Mr.
Yeah, bitchin'. That's right.
Is busy with his other work. Is there something I can help you with, Mr. I'm sorry, but we weren't really introduced.
You can call me. You can call me. Good. I'm happy with that for Cameron. Now let's continue on with Sexy Wes.
I'm sorry, but we weren't really introduced.
Oh, you can call me Wet.
Oh, you can.
Oh, you can call me Wet. Oh, you can call me Wet.
Uh-oh. What happened to the sounds? They disappeared. Look at the ambience. They just died. Black. Like that. Okay. The sound of death. They just disappeared. Nope. You have to extend it. See? You gotta extend it like that. And for this, we gotta extend it like so. Like neat. Okay. That wind chime is really annoying me a bit. It's just too much. I need to deaden the sound a bit. So maybe for some variation, we can have a bit of like this, like fade out. Because the wind doesn't always have to blow all the time.
My husband is busy with his other work. Is there something I can help you with, Mr.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So, okay, fade out, fade in. Have some variation. We can't have it all the time.
These will just grow on by the porch here.
Take note of this. Empty, empty. Let's see how effective it is.
Hi there, missus. These will just grow on by the porch here. I saw you all lit up in the window with the flowers. And thought you'd probably like these too.
Oh, you pulled them up. That's sweet.
Yeah. So, is that Limey, your husband around?
That Limey, my husband, is busy with his other work. Is there something I can help you with, Mr. I'm sorry, but we weren't really...
You know what? That was good. We need less of this, okay? And especially here too. We need a break here somewhere. Okay, and bring it back up here. That was good. See? Now we allow some breathing space for the voices to do their thing, okay? So it's good. Sorry, once again.
Hi there, missus. These were just growing by the porch here. I saw you all lit up in the window with the flowers and thought you'd probably like these too.
Oh, you pulled them up.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Oh, you pulled them up. That's sweet.
Yeah. So, is that Limey, your husband around?
That Limey, my husband, is busy with his other work. Is there something I can help you with?
I like how it goes, ha! Rory says, ho, I failed my audition. Yep. Yeah, see? See? It's good. Less wind chime. No wonder that was what's distracting me in the background. I hated it. And you see, I'm sorry if I'm repeating the sound all the time while I'm hearing again, but this is just how it works. I need to make it sound perfect to my ears. Okay? Let's hear it.
Hi there, missus. These were just growing by the porch here. I saw you all lit up in the window with the flowers and thought you'd probably like these too.
Oh, you pulled them up. That's sweet.
Yeah. So, is that Limey, your husband around?
That Limey, my husband, is busy with his other work. Is there something I can help you with, Mr. I'm sorry, but we weren't really introduced.
Oh, you can call me Wet.
I think... No more chimes. No more chimes. You're too loud. You're too loud.
Really introduced.
Oh, you can call me Wet.
Really introduced.
Oh, you can call me Wet. Oh, you can call me Wet.
Actually, -1 and -1, 2. 2. Okay, good. Oh, you can call me. You can call me Wes. Sexy Wes. Okay, so we need to up this by increasing the distortion.
Oh, you can call me Wet. Oh, you can call me Wet.
I think we should go. Wait, let's do it one more time.
Introduced.
Oh, you can call me Wet.
That was a bit too loud. Oh, you can call me. You can call me Wes.
Introduced.
Oh, you can call me Wet. Oh, you can call me Wet. Oh, you can call me Wet.
Number 3.
Call me Wet.
Oh, you can call me because he's charmed. He's charmed by her. Look at his eyes. Look at his sexy eyes, man. Look at that sexy body. Look at his everything. Oh no. It's no. Elson has an appreciation for men. No. What's this? Oh, hey KJ. Aw, you should go to sleep, man. Get rest. I need to get going in about less than an hour's time because I gotta catch up with my parents. Oh, actually, no, I'm leaving in about 20 minutes because I have to go and get ready. There's some errands I have to run with my family. So far so good.
We weren't really introduced.
Oh, you can call me Wet.
I think maybe number 2 is better.
Weren't really introduced.
Oh, you can call me Wet.
Yes, let's go for number 2, ladies and gentlemen. So it's almost like he cuts off.
Sorry, but we weren't really introduced.
Oh, you can call me.
You can call me, and then suddenly Weasel Face.
Weasel face.
Weasel. Weasel Face. Okay. Weasel Face. You need to sound very loud, so I need to compress you.
Weasel face.
Oh, that's also pretty sexy voice too. Different kind of sexy. So,
Introduced.
Oh, you can call me Wet.
Weasel face. Weasel face.
Weasel
Really
Face.
introduced.
Oh, you can call me Wet.
Weasel face.
Weasel Face.
Call me Wet.
Weasel face.
Weasel Face.
Really introduced.
Oh, you can call me Wet.
Weasel face.
Nice. I love that interruption there.
You can call me Wet.
Weasel face.
I think the first one was good.
Call me Wet.
Weasel face.
Yeah. Okay. I feel it. I feel it in you, man. I feel it. No, look, I mean, you gotta understand. I'm this man. You see, this is how compelled I am. I'm sorry, Tracy, but I'm going to have to do this. Oh, Eden spell. Whoops. My son's come home. Go on, Luna, I'm right behind you. Okay, sorry. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what I mean by. I'm gonna turn into a pervert for a second. Okay? I'll show you what I mean by this. Why am I so attracted to this dude? This is so wrong of me. It's so wrong of me. But look at the rendering. Come on, hurry up. Look at this. Just look at the posture. I'm gonna. Okay, yeah. So give me this color. Actually, make it orange. I'm gonna go Uncle Elson for a bit. We're just focusing on this right here. Okay. Look at it. Look at the pec muscles here. Look at that. See, it's well defined. And you know, when you're wearing like tuxedos, sorry, these 1920s suits, okay, it's like you can't see too much definition, but somehow, based on the beautiful, intricate design of this particular individual, you notice that his neckline is more thicker than the rest, which accentuates his build from the top. He's got a strong build. The shape of it is like see, I'm able to explain this in an artistic way. He's like blocky, like block, that kind of thing from the upper torso. And then this is like, that's his pelvis kind of thing. See, this bit is like his upper body. Strong neck, bulky. Combine that with a really good looking face. It's just, oh, I can't ask for more, man. Right here, we get down to this. Just look at the way she rendered this. It's so subtle, but you can see, you can tell he's like a semi-built guy. He's not like super like muscly. Well, maybe he is, but just, it's like a good toned body. And right here is, I know Rory's like slapping his face. Oh, Elson. Why? And Cameron, everyone else. But it's just so beautiful. Look at the when you increase the lighting, it's to show that it's light bouncing off the part of the body that's poking out. That's the one that's poking out the most because it's like his chest, his pecs on the top. Followed by, yeah, his part of the arm, but also here too. Why am I pointing in this direction? In a scientific term, it's the male genitalia. It's the pelvis. It's a beautiful artistic. Oh, Elson, stop it! No more. But he's sexy. Okay. So let me go back to doing this. Damn boy, he thick. Yeah, that's right. He's thick. Now let's get back before I muck around and waste more time.
Oh, you can call me
Weasel face.
Now that sounds beautiful. Well done, Cameron.
Weasel face.
Now, even though your other alternatives are good, I felt an emotional connection with that first one. So let's go with that one.
You can call me
Weasel face.
Huh? Weasel face. Now, let's see what happens if we combine an echo effect to that. Look at this. Look at the difference now.
Is busy with his other work. Is there something I can help you with, Mr. I'm sorry, but we weren't really introduced.
Oh, you can call me
Weasel face.
Whoa, that's wrong. Wait, that's way too strong.
Weasel face.
Why did it go so super echoey? Oh. No. 0.1?
Weasel face.
Did I get something wrong here? No, I think it was 0. Oh no, I don't even remember the figures now.
Face.
Weasel face. Try that.
Call me
Weasel face.
No, it was more of a like a. No, it was this one. 1.5.
Weasel face.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
Is there something I can help you with, Mr. I'm sorry, but we weren't really introduced.
Oh, you can call me
Weasel face.
That's too strong, but I think it's better if we don't have the echo. Okay, so.
Introduced.
Oh, you can call me
Weasel face.
The reason why I'm doing that is because I feel like he's come closer into the discussion. See how close he is to him? So, weasel face. And suddenly he turns around. Huh? Yeah. Weasel face. Oh, don't forget. He's now walking towards Wes. So you have to take that into consideration. Having said that, we have to look for the... This is what I'm looking for.
And is busy with his one unusual,
I just want
Mr.
Weaselface.
Be with Mr. I'm sorry, but we weren't really introduced.
Oh, you can call me
Weasel face.
Yeah, that's it right there. Okay, and then we close this, and then we need to stop.
Call me
Weasel face.
Like here. Weasel face.
Face.
Okay, now we choose which one we want.
Oh, you can call me
Weasel face.
Maybe shoot
Face.
Number 2 is better. Okay. I like that one. So he's like, huh, I mean, that's what the boys call him.
I mean, that's what the boys call him. I mean, as long as we're...
That's what the boys call him.
I mean, as long as the boys call... I mean, that's what the boys call him.
Wait, what the heck?
I mean, as long as the boys call... I mean, that's what the boys call him. I mean, as long as the boys... I mean, that's what the boys call him. I mean, as long as we're being funny.
Good.
Weasel face. I mean, there's only so much you can do with 2 words. I'll do what I can. Let's see. Weasel face.
No, I like the weasel face that you did initially, so it's okay.
All right. So, ha. All right, yeah, we got our ha's. Weasel face. Weasel face.
Oh, this was because I felt like I needed him to do some more. Weasel face. But no, that was a good one. Okay, let's disregard.
Weasel face. I mean, that's what the boys call him. I mean, as long as we're being funny.
Huh.
I mean, that's what the boys call him. I mean, as long as we're being funny. I mean, that's what the boys call him. I mean, as long as we're being...
No, too much.
I mean, that's what the boys call him. I mean, that's what the boys call him. I mean, that's what the boys call him. I mean, as long...
Okay. Right, now that we got our selection, let's choose. We have to deliberate which is the best one. Go!
Is there something I can help you with, Mr. I'm sorry, but we weren't really introduced.
Oh, you can call me
Weasel face. I mean, that's what the boys call him.
See, we still need to up the frickin' volume here. It's too soft. Okay.
I mean, that's what the boys...
I mean, that's
what the boys call him. I mean, as long as we're... I mean, that's what the boys call him.
Oops. Nope. Amplify by two.
I mean, that's what the boys call him. I mean, as long as we're... I mean, that's what the boys...
Wait a minute.
I mean, that's what the boys call him. I mean, as long as we're being funny.
Actually, even his first take was good.
I mean, that's what the boys call him. I mean, as long as we're being funny.
Okay, I don't want Michael to interrupt this yet. He's gonna come in later, so.
Being funny.
Okay.
Weasel face.
That's getting Australian.
Yes, that was getting too Australian, my friend.
I mean, that's what the boys call him. I mean, as long as we're being funny.
You know what? He actually that first take was really good. But let's listen out to the other options here, quick.
Call me West.
Oop, 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 oop.
Oh, you can call me.
I mean, that's what the boys call him. I mean, that's what the boys call him. I mean, as long as we're being funny.
Oh no. Snooze it, snooze it. Damn it. Okay.
But we weren't really introduced.
Oh, you can call me West.
Weasel face. I mean, that's what the boys call him. I mean, as long as we're being funny.
Actually, you know what? I don't even need to listen to the rest. Do you know why? Because that sounds perfect. Okay, so now.
Call me West.
Weasel face. I mean, that's.
I need this to be a little bit more louder, like so.
I mean, that's what the boy. I mean, that's what the.
Okay, I mean.
Weren't really introduced.
Oh, you can call me West.
Weasel face. I mean, that's what the boys call him. I mean, as long as we're being. I mean, as long as we're being funny. Funny.
Okay, so this is where he interrupts it with the.
Good night, man.
So sexy.
All right.
Alright, not too much trouble. Okay, so you know what? We actually managed to do half of it. Yes, half of the page. And that, we've been streaming for, how long was it? I think we're into 3 hours. Yeah, I think we're into the 3-hour mark or something like that. But so far, this is how it looks like. I mean, you know what? I'm gonna spend another 15 minutes, 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Let's see what we can fit in. Because, all right, I just wanted to check in and make sure that you Okay, we got one more piece of dialogue that we can do. Okay.
Good night, man.
Because I love when he says, "Good night, ma'am. Good night, ma'am. Good night, ma'am." Okay, so let me put that away. Let's see what Wes has to say. Okay. Well, you know, I can just blah 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 blah. Ready, go.
Being funny.
All right. I just wanted to check in and make sure no one had been up here bothering you. Snooping about, asking strange questions and what. Wes.
Fast, too fast.
All right. I just wanted to make sure no one had been up here bothering you.
Good. Sorry.
All right. Wes. All right. I just wanted to check in and...
He did actually 4 takes of this.
Wes. I saw a car parked up on the road lately.
Okay. So, let's deliberate. Which is the best one for the situation? This is the last time we're going to do, folks. Let's make the most of it.
Weren't really introduced.
All right. I just wanted to make sure no one had been up here bothering you.
Okay. I think that was too soft, so we need to go amplify it by 2.
Make sure no one had been up here bothering you. Snooping about, asking strange questions and what.
Snooping about, asking strange questions.
Snooping about.
Oh, unfortunately, there's a little bit of a pop here, which is not good. -7.
Snooping about,
Yeah, you see that?
Snooping about.
That's not good. Not good. We gotta somehow make this in sync with this, maybe?
Snooping about, asking strange questions and what? Snooping about, asking strange questions and what? Wes.
Okay, take 2.
Alright. I just wanted to check in and make sure no one had been up here bothering you. Snooping about, asking strange questions and what? Wes. Wes.
Third take.
Alright, I just wanted to check in and make sure no one had been up here bothering you. Snooping about, asking strange questions and what? Wes.
Oh no, all of them have a P. The pops. Shite. That's gonna be bad. Unless the 4th one has something different.
I saw a car parked.
Oops, no. Oh no. That's not good.
I just wanted to make sure no one had been up here bothering you. Snooping about, asking strange questions and what? Wes.
I do like the first one, actually.
Alright.
Alright.
Alright. I just wanted to make sure no one had been up here bothering you.
That's actually good. Now we just gotta fix the second part.
Snooping about.
Snooping about. One thing you can do is reduce the treble. This is one little trick you can do. -2, baseline 0. Okay, apply.
About.
See? It's less more of an impact now than a pump. It's snooping about, asking strange questions. There's one little trick you can apply to whenever you're doing your audio editing.
Snooping about, asking strange questions.
It's not bad. It's still very strong, but at least it's not too poppy.
About. Snooping about.
Snooping about here.
Snooping about, asking strange questions and what?
Strange questions and what? Up by 2.
Snooping about, asking strange questions and what? Wes.
Get rid of all this.
Wes.
Which Wes is better?
Wes.
All sounds similar, actually.
Wes.
Oh, actually.
Wes.
Nope, not that one. So are these 3. Increase.
Wes.
I like the first one. Okay, good. Whoo. Okay, let's have a look.
Alright. I just wanted to make sure no one had been up here bothering you. Snooping about, asking strange questions and what? Wes.
Okay, good. And that's when we have to introduce Elsa into the picture with that dialogue. But for now, I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to end this. But before we end it, we're going to actually play the full thing.
Alright. I just wanted to make sure no one had been up here bothering you. Snooping about.
I want this to sound a little bit more oomph.
No one had been up here bothering.
Oops. Especially this part. This needs... It's a bit too quiet. That part too.
I just wanted to make sure no one had been up here bothering you. Snooping about, asking...
Snooping about,
asking strange questions and what?
Oh, the P, the pops. It's very hard to get rid of pops. -2 again.
Snooping about, asking...
Can you see why it's so difficult to get rid of pop?
Snooping about, asking...
Wow, but...
Snooping about, asking strange questions and what?
Okay. Let's hear it in full, ladies and gentlemen. So, she's cutting. Just imagine the Lackadaisy loading screen, and then you see the pin spinning around. And now we cut into the scene where the flowers move in. And suddenly... Let me pause there. That's weird. That was a bit too soft.
Cute little house here.
By the way, Cameron knows this, but he's gonna do a record an ad lib for me for this right after Michael says, "Cute little house here."
Cute little house here.
And I feel the piano transition was still a little bit off, so I might have to go like this. Cut, cut. Much better. Go. Cute little house here.
Cute little house here.
Hello?
Hi there, missus. These were just growing by the porch here. I saw you all lit up in the window with the flowers and thought you'd probably like these too.
Good.
Oh, you pulled them up. That's sweet.
Yeah. So, is that Limey, your husband around?
That Limey, my husband, is busy with his other work. Is there something I can help you with, Mr. I'm sorry, but we weren't really introduced.
Oh, you can call me
Weasel face. I mean, that's what the boys call him. I mean, as long as we're being funny.
Alright. I just wanted to make sure no one had been up here bothering you. Snooping about, asking strange questions and what.
That's it! Ow! Beautiful! That sounds amazing. And you know what? I feel there was missing one little bit of detail. What's that?
These two.
That little bit of detail was the swerving of his clothes.
Work. Is there something I can help you with, Mr.
By the way, I love... Okay, everyone's performances are fantastic. Just so... I love how Cameron just came in with the... Ha!
Oh, you can call
This bit, the weasel
Oh,
face.
you can call me
Weasel face.
And suddenly you hear...
I mean, that's what the boys call him.
I mean, that's what the boys call him. Like something... A different dynamic to the voice. It's beautiful. So, wait. We need the sound. This thing here. Okay, ready? Right.
Alright.
Okay, this bit.
Alright. I just wanted to make
See that? A little difference can make, all the difference. Okay, a little extra sound makes all the difference. Okay, sorry, I have to listen to this again. It's so good. Here we go.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi there, missus. These were just growing by the porch here. I saw you all lit up in the window with the flowers and thought you'd probably like these too.
Oh, you pulled them up. That's sweet.
Yeah. So, is that Limey, your husband around?
That Limey, my husband, is busy with his other work. Is there something I can help you with, Mr. I'm sorry, but we weren't really introduced.
Oh, you can call me
Weasel face.
Cool.
I mean, that's what the boys call him. I mean, as long as we're being funny.
Alright. I just wanted to make sure no one had been up here bothering you. Snooping about, asking strange questions and what.
Stop. Beautiful. Save your work. Control S. And make sure you Control Shift S. Oh, sorry. Control Shift E to export your file. Okay. Always save a WAV format version because it's the best quality possible that you can get. So save the waveform. Done. Oops. Go over here. Okay. And yep, it's gonna take its time. Beautiful. So far, so great. Let's just quickly export this project as probably MP3. No, actually, I'll do that later. So that's a wrap up, guys and girls. Thank you so much for joining me and listening to this entire process of how I've created sound for Tracy J. Butler's Lackadaisy series, this particular page that is Scrutiny, yes? Featuring the vocal talents of Willow Fengs as Elsa, Michael Bryant, aka Wolfblade96, as Wes Clyde, sexy, and also we got the lovable Cameron Watson as Fish. So there you have it. Let's run through those elements again. Make sure I've been using Audacity for creating this sound, like to compile everything together. It's a free downloadable program available for PC and Mac. Very easy to download, very easy to use. Just give it an hour, try a few things, and you get used to it. Make sure you have all the elements, including voice acting, sound effects, ambience, and score. Once you've analyzed and studied the page, try to use all these elements together and piece it together into a logical sense that creates that drama that you just heard. I hope you enjoyed it. It's been 3 hours of fun, and now I gotta run my errands. By the way, the update on this project, I pretty much got everyone's voices except for Rocky. And also, I'm still waiting up on Mrs. Babka. And more importantly, this is the other thing I need to pass on to you guys and girls if you are still listening in. I'm still looking for a Gracie, aka Mr. Gromback. Okay, this guy, the big bulky. Can you see? He's right here.
I'm pretty sneaky.
So I'm looking for that guttural,
like a menacing, just deep. What is this? You're not my regular guy. You're late. I'd knock you flat for breaking in here.
You know, that kind of thing. Okay? So I got everyone's voices, and I'm looking forward to creating this Lackadaisy cutscenes project. Alright? So what you've seen so far is only a snippet of that project. So that's it. Fare thee well. Once again, my many thanks to Dark Chocolate, Cartoon Crazy, KJ Dragon, Cameron Watson, and also Rory, who came in earlier. Oh, and Jack, I do believe, Indefinitely Fluffy. And anyone else I've missed, I do apologize. But yes, take care, have a lovely night, and stay creative. Bye-bye.